Welcome to Go Okanagan, and well, happy Record Store Day, Lucy.
And to you too. It must be that time of year again.
That's right, it's the third Saturday in April, which means it's Record Store Day around the world.
That's right, there are special releases that are taking place only in participating stores.
That's right, some artists release albums that you can only get on Record Store Day in participating record store. And right now we're in front of Milk Crate Records in downtown Kelowna. We're going to go inside and talk to some of the people who are down there taking part in the event and find out, all about their love of music and what drives them to do this. Also on today's show, Teenage Ed. Canadian punk rock.
I feel like you would have rocked something like
I absolutely did. Like this. Check this out. That's the look I want to go for as the host of Go, I think.
I think that is your calling.
I think that's going to be it.
We can make this happen.
So we've come inside Milk Crate Records, having a great time looking through the racks here for just like, as you can see, all the other customers are. And we're going to get a chance to talk to some people about the special releases that came out today, as well as what they're looking for. That's right. And speaking of stages, check out over here this. See those bolts? Those pull out? This folds down. Live music right here in Milk Crate Records. They try and have shows on Fridays on a regular basis.
We should probably come and check that out sometime.
Absolutely. It's a great gig.
And here we're joined by Bjorn, the jazz specialist here at Milk Crate Records. So Bjorn, tell me a little bit more about this special event that's happening today.
So Record Store Day is a day that happens once a year. This is the 8th year, and the record companies release special titles just today in limited quantities, be that like 100 or 3,000, and only release them to independent record stores across America, Canada, and some countries in Europe. Britain's a pretty big contender in there.
Now here's a special release that really caught my eye. What have we got here, Bjorn?
This is the White Stripes 2003 classic, Get Behind Me, Satan, pressed on colored vinyl for the first and last time in history, apparently. And the cover here is holographic.
Well, that's cool.
3D goodness.
So how many copies of this did you get here in the store?
We got 30 copies here in the store, and I think we're down to about 13.
Wow, so we moved a lot of them, and that's only in a couple of hours today, right?
Only in a couple hours, yeah.
So what was it like this morning? I heard that there was people lined up around the block.
Yeah, it was lined up until about halfway down the alleyway, and we were serving Timbits and coffee for everybody who showed up.
So Ian, what brought you here today?
Well, it's a yearly thing. Record Store Day, I get very excited. We decided to come up to Kelowna. I'm from Penticton, and I wanted to get actually primarily this record, Built to Spill. And I think for artists it's an important thing because Built to Spill, their record doesn't come out on CD until next week, but you can only get it on vinyl this week at Record Store Day. So for me, that was huge.
And there's another big day I hear that people look forward to in Penticton. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Yeah, I'm with Peach City Radio, and we organize the Okanagan Vinyl Fest every year. And this year it's September 20th, and we get hundreds of record collectors. It's going to be bigger and better. We're at a new location at the Seniors Drop-In Center in the south part of the city. It's a fabulous event.
And here we're joined by Angela, the store manager at Underground Music. So I heard people were lining up at 6 a.m. this morning. How was it getting ready for that?
It's hectic.
And what was the big release that people were looking forward to this morning for you guys?
There were quite a few of them. The Grateful Dead box set. There were Flaming Lips. Any number of different pressings. Metallica came out with a special cassette release. Cassettes are coming back.
It's really a community. Music is a way of connecting to other people. And as an independent record store, we reach out to a lot of people, a lot of musicians, and we just have a community of music lovers, and it really brings people together as music lovers to support independent record stores.
Now, Lucy and I have both found some significant records for us. This one, Elvis Costello, My Name Is True. I remember the first time I heard this, I was just walking by the record store. I heard it playing, and it just caught me. I went in, bought it, and it really opened my eyes to the whole world of like underground and alternative music. So this is kind of the record that really changed my life in a lot of ways.
And underground music. See, I know what you
Yes.
did there.
So what have you got?
I found Flashdance, and this is inspiration for our next Army of Sass show coming up on June 13th. And we're doing What a Feeling. It's an 80s and 90s throwback, your era.
Army of Sass, of course, is the dance productions that you guys put on.
That is right, yes.
All right, so support your local dancers, support your local bands, and support your local record store. That's it for the show. I'm Doug Brown.
I'm Lucy Hazelwood.
We'll see you next time on Go.